It's time. Stumble out of bed and tumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic is jumping. Folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let 9 to 5 for your service and devotion. There's a better life and you dream about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter how you play. Oh, gonna drive you crazy if you let. I gotta get back to my favorite verse right here. They let you dream just to watch them shatter. You're just a step in the boss man's ladder. You got dreams you'll never take away. In the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day the ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn, all gonna roll you away. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind, but they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let. Hey, hey, but don't let it drive you crazy. 'Cause you can work on your dreams on the daily. Like you work that dough. Gonna work that dough. We're gonna do that show. Here we go. And it looks like it's time again that we go live for our friends. We're gonna play that warm weather jam while we feel a little chilly. And now, fellas,
Yes, Heather.
looks like it's time to start the show. Get ready, you know how we flow. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Just Add Heather Show! Woo, baby, that felt
so good.
so good.
Yet so wrong.
I liked it better when it was wrong. Let me tell you, I like it.
God.
I like it when it's wrong, and so do you, Kierbel. How about you, Mr. Evenine?
I like it when it's ambiguous, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're not quite sure. You're like, is this right or wrong? I'm going to do it anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, he
All
did it
roads
before
lead
us.
back to just do it anyways.
Okay, guys, Yair, he got us on it, and we're on the page here. He didn't do it anyway, right?
No,
From
I
the
think you misheard me. I
get-go.
said, do it anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live with you for the Just Add Heather show. Joining us here tonight, the ever handsome, Mr. Brilliant, Yair Evenine.
That's the first chord I learned on guitar.
Okay. He's making you want for it more and more and more and then some. Is that right? Yeah. I know. He leaves us all kind of in a state of, can I get a little second? And, of course, you know, well, it wouldn't be right if we didn't have him here on the show tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aaron Kierbel!
I'm back.
Where you been?
Yeah, where you been, baby?
Just moonlighting on other live stream shows.
Oh, I'm so devastated. You mean, have you been just...
Bleep that out, Graham. Bleep that out.
You've been working really hard to continue on your latest conquest as a filmmaker.
Oh, that is certainly one way
It's
to put
true.
it.
Well, he's got a lot of pots on the stove, ladies and gentlemen. And while we're here cooking it up, would you fellas like to know what is our dessert for tonight?
Yeah, but is it a dessert? Or is it
Actually-
breakfast food?
Thank you for asking. It is sort of in between. I would say tonight is a sweetbread called Hot Cross Buns.
Oh my God!
As if buns weren't hot already. We're gonna get a little spiritual with the buns tonight and put a cross on them, baby. Because we like to honor the traditions of the time. And we are getting close to that special day for many of you. And to celebrate these traditional desserts that take us back, or recipes rather, Hot Cross Buns. Now, this is a recipe, fellas, that is a yeasted dough. So basically, Yair, we're baking bread tonight on the barbecue.
Amazing. Well, luckily for you, Passover just ended, so
It's okay.
no one's stressing.
Right. We can do the leavening now.
Yep.
Like last week we did the no leavening. This week we're doing the leavening. Because sometimes you gotta rise above it all. You got to rise and stand tall. There's that certain time and place when you've got to knead your dough, you know? Yeah. Oh, like the flour that goes into my mix. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. And along the way, I hope that I can get a few extra tips. I'm looking to you. Send us a message to Kierbel. It'll come through. And I believe Mr. Evenine has a tablet tonight too, so we got double comment screens. We got 0 comment screens. We got no comments currently. Oh well, that's a happening here. Sharing is caring. I see that. Okay. Well, we're working on it as we go. I wanna put this recipe in the flow. So let me get my milk in the pan. That is the plan. Now, fellas, just in case you were wondering, of course I don't have the right measuring cup for this. Can you even believe it? I'm just gonna eyeball it. Actually, well,
You're
maybe I
pro.
shall.
You can
Maybe
just see it.
You think I can see it?
Yeah.
Yes. So this recipe calls for 2 cups of
So did you
milk.
just put something on the barbecue that shouldn't be there?
Well, I put a cup of
gotcha.
oil that has solidified because we're going to need this oil. So it's like hard, and I just need to, get it liquid again.
Is it coconut oil?
It is coconut oil. And this recipe generally calls for canola oil, guys, which canola oil is not good. So we're doing raw extra virgin coconut oil. And I don't know if it will impart coconut flavor or not, but either way, it will be a healthy bun. And 2 cups. I do need that Pyrex 2-cup measure for this, guys. We're going to put 2 cups of oat milk tonight because this is a moo-free. I know that is a measuring cup, but I need the larger one. Yeah, for 2 cups. Because, well, I guess I could just, no, I couldn't. I need another measuring cup. We're going to do 2 cups of oat milk to 1/2 cup of sugar and scald it, guys.
Moo free, huh?
Yeah, moo
You
free.
guys are all moo free? Are you moo free?
No.
No.
No, well, I mean,
But we like the milk that moo free. Sorry.
we yeah, that's a good one too. We like the girls that go ooh. And you know what? I gotta say, girls, this works just fine. Oat milk works just fine. Actually, any kind of milk will work fine if it isn't like a thick and creamy thing like coconut milk. So you can replace your cow milk with any kind of plant-based milk. And then we're putting in 1/2 cup of sugar so our yeast has something to eat. Because it's all about rising, Kierbel.
Yes.
You know how it goes, right?
Oh yeah. Always trying to rise.
Always
Gotta
trying
be
to
up and up.
rise. And you are rising so much and so fast, actually.
What do you guys do when you rise in the morning? Like what's your rising routine?
Good question.
Good
I'm gonna
question.
Curbs. How about you?
I wake up. I put water on the stove.
Yep.
Go back to bed till it boils. I wake up again. I put the water in the French press. Go back to bed until it settles in. And again, I wake up in 15 minutes. I pour the cup of coffee, put a little coconut cream, put a little kratom, put a little stevia.
Yep.
I go to bed, which I just made.
Ooh.
Then
So
I
you make your bed when you get up.
I do.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Okay? I'm missing the white sugar. This is crazy. I'm missing the cane sugar. Those are cane sugar, baby. And so you go back to sleep and wait for your water to boil.
Yep.
And then you put the coffee in, and then what? Do you optimistically drink your coffee in bed, or do you drink it sitting down at the table?
I sit on my bed. It's not a couch. I don't lie down. I rather slouch. I read books, read the pages, and then I feel like
Faded.
Faded, yeah. And then I write in my journal.
Oh! Journal.
I write a page or 3, all about me. About how happy and depressed it always changes. Every day is new, and I write it in the pages. That's what I do every morning. That's Monday through Friday, because Saturday and Sunday, I let myself sleep until 10. Then I eat some breakfast. I don't know when.
Woo! This
French.
sounds very luxurious. Wait, was there more to that routine? Because, I mean, this is not a children's show, so, you know.
You mean like, do I touch myself?
Like,
I really like, that was a song was really edgy when it came out. I forget how it goes, but, In the morning routine, what you got? Is Dan Fab watching? Yeah, he is. I touch myself. Anything about you. my dough. Ha, ha, ha. Gonna put the dough in the bowl. We're gonna scald the milk, and here we go. We're making up that yeast. Gonna let it rise. We're gonna get it done before we freeze in time. You think about it. So what you're saying is you start the day in a ritual way. You get back to writing about what you want to do.
It's about right, it's what I do. Mornings are my favorite time, boo. I like to reflect and write to myself, cause I like to touch myself.
Hey, 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 it's a metaphor, baby. Hey, yeah, yeah, he means it, yeah. Now, talk about it. I got my 2 cups of milk. I'm gonna put a half a cup of the naughty, you know about it, Aaron, the naughty sugar in here. Because we're going to coconut sugar it up later. But this is the point of the recipe. I mean, not to distract from this fantastic conversation. However, we are scalding the milk with a half a cup of sugar, just to bring it back to home, and getting it hot. Scalding means almost boiling,
Like
guys.
scalding the milk should be like a term for touching yourself.
Yeah.
You scald your milk.
I mean, and these are all important things because life is about being, living in your most happy and enjoyable self. So as we enjoy ourselves, one thing that I love to enjoy is the process of baking bread. Guys, it feels like connecting myself back to, you know, thousands of years of people figuring out how to nourish themselves with just the simple ingredients of flour, water or milk, salt, and yeast. And these ingredients have been making food for people for so long. So though we're doing this here in part, it is very special to bake bread, and I've never done it on the barbecue. So it's exciting tonight to do something so traditional in such an untraditional way. You know how that goes, right, fellas? So while our milk is heating up with the sugar, we are going to add a half a cup of oil to that, which is getting nice and warm. And then put it in the bowl and let the yeast eat up all the sugar. And then we're going to bake off these little baby buns, guys.
This is my ancient bread breaking music. I just want you guys to know that. You know.
This is your... Oh, yeah. I do believe that DFAB is with us. And Dan, this is Yair's ancient bread baking music. Take a listen.
This is passing generations.
Well, that felt like a traditional song for a non-traditional show. Yo. It's very peaceful. Are you guys feeling zen? I feel like we just connected to another vibration of energy, like we're on a certain frequency coming out your way for this very high frequency program. Feels pretty mellow in here, but our milk is getting hot.
That's right, Heather.
You know what, guys? There's a way to test things. You could use a temperature, or you could do the old-fashioned put a finger in it.
Hey.
Get carried away. right, Kierbel. But yes, we do test it that way. My hands are clean, so we're good. And while I'm waiting for my milk to get hot, because you know on the barbecue it's all about patience, and in life it's all about patience, I'm gonna measure out my 4 cups of flour that we're gonna add to this little baby sponge. Cause it's got something it's gotta eat, the yeast has gotta eat. And I haven't figured out if this could work out with gluten-free flour, but I do think that King Arthur baking mix without xanthan gum could work. And I will report back to you on Hot Cross Buns that I make tomorrow, gluten-free, to see if that works out. Actually, we could try it right now. No, I think I have the one with xanthan. We're gonna go with the regular gluten. 4 cups in. Okay. Now, there is a certain way that everybody should know about measuring flour. And because it's chilly, I'm just going to go the fast way. But really, you should spoon it in, level it off, and then with your knife or offset spatula.
Why?
Well, because when you scoop it like this, you're
Packing.
actually going to get more, probably, because of the way that it goes into your measuring
What
device.
if you like poured it into the cup? Would that work?
It would still, honestly, crazy, it's still different.
So spoon it in, huh?
Spoon it in. Oh, baby! And that was that. And so I'm doing a very messy job of 4 cups of flour, but that's okay because you can eyeball how much your yeast needs. Ooh, that's so hit the ground. This is not tofu, you babe. And so you could also measure it as you go, but we want to make sure that in all recipes, guys, we're gonna get a little science tonight. Do you love science? How do you feel about science? Science is so freaking in vogue, guys. I mean, like, this is the science era. Let's get to it. All right, we're doing science. Science music. Science music. Ooh, weird science. That was a good movie. Yeast. Cake yeast. Fresh yeast. Dried yeast. Likes to live in warm milk or warm water. You need to put a finger in it, Kierbel, and check and make sure it's not too hot, above body temperature, and not too cold. It really needs to feel like a lukewarm bath in there. Put your yeast into your liquid that's lukewarm and give enough sugar for it to eat. Generally, it's 2 tablespoons, but for tonight, it's a whole half a cup. And we're doing this differently because this is a type of yeasted bread that also has some additional leavening, which is very weird, guys, and it doesn't usually happen. And why in Hot Cross Buns do we have some additional leavening, you ask?
Yes, we're just about to ask that.
Oh my God.
Why on
Kierbel,
this
he's
night do we have leavening?
Why is
Why?
this
Why?
leavening different than other days?
Well, I do believe you could do it with just the yeast. However, this recipe that I'm using adds a little bit of baking powder and baking soda, and I do believe it is for the texture of your bun. If you want your bun spongy.
How would you describe the texture of your own buns? I'm just
Ooh.
curious.
Why, thank you.
Ask those hard questions.
Yeah.
We're too afraid to
no.
ask.
I'm so glad we're just talking about this tonight. As my milk is getting so hot. Oh my
Mine
God,
have
my
been
milk is
referred
getting
to
really
as
hot. It's really
tennis
hot.
balls
Yes, yeah.
because I have quite a small bun. You know?
Okay, so my milk
But I
is...
would say you're more of probably like a Nerf football, Aaron.
yeah. There's a little more to grab onto.
Heather, no comment.
Yeah.
I got big buns and I cannot lie. No other brother can deny. My buns are taut.
What did they teach you?
They're taut is a word for tight, I do believe.
Yeah.
And firm, as it were. I spent a lot of energy and time working on my buns to make sure that they are the right texture.
Like the bread. Just like the bread.
Exactly. And this recipe calls for
Less
some
yeast for mine.
Yeah, yeast is, yeah. And so basically this recipe, I'm going to put a finger in it. Oh, yeah, that's a nice texture and temperature. This recipe, with the additional leavening, I do believe instead of that kind of spongy texture that you would have with the yeasted dough that is very temperamental, by adding the additional leavening, I'm believing that perhaps it's going to give us more of a brioche-style dough, which would mean a little bit more cakey-ish. So what we have here is a leavened dough that's also like a cake. So it's a bread cake. Is that, guys, you're like thrilled
Never
about
heard that word.
bread cake. I feel like it's a rock song, bread cake. You know, it's like a heavy metal tune. I don't know. Yes. Put some baking soda and some salt in your yeasted dough. It's not my fault. It's a spongy, cakey kind of vibe. It's a spongy, cakey kind of dough tonight. And sounds like, girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Is that what it was? Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't see what I'm doing. You really got me now. You got me so I can't see what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing, though. I'm scolding it. Really got me. You really got me. Hey. So while we're scalding up this, and we're going to put it in the bowl, we're going to put the yeast in there, and we're going to let it come to life and bubble. Then we're going to feed it the flour, and it's going to go to town. And that's the beginning of what we call a sponge, fellas. A sponge, which means that the yeast is going to eat this flour ever so lovely for about 1 hour covered. That's right, 1 hour. And while it's over here eating this yeasty goodness, we're going to do some other things. But I just want to show you what it looks like. Show you what it looks like. Show you what it looks like. Now, I'm feeling like I wish we had the, I really wish we had Kierbel comments tonight. Is it a Facebook issue?
I'm not even on my Facebook.
I know.
Right now. I got off.
Yeah. Oh, where did the router go? Oh, it went bye-bye? Oh, my gosh. That's right. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, until we get that big money drop and all of that funding our way, well, we're just here working with what we have, doing it anyway. But it would be great if our router was working so that we can actually have comments. But I can kind of see them, and I see Josh Jones. I see Daniel Fabricant. I don't really see too many people tonight. That's because we probably didn't share it to Mr. Evenine and Kierbel's fan base. Thank you very much. And, so this is looking hot and gorgeous. And I think it's time for us to go ahead and pour it in the bowl, Kierbel.
Yes, work, queen.
Okay, we gotta work. We gotta work. It's like it's not over yet. You thought it was all freaking humdum and daisies, and we're all gonna be just fine, but it's not over yet. So, with that in mind, with those positive words, let's just check it out. As I shake my yeasty packet around. And yes, so this is dry active yeast. You can also use other forms of yeast. And I need a knife or a scissors. I say to my magical assistant to help me open this packet before my fingers fall off. Exactly. And be careful because we don't want to lose any of that yeast, you see. And actually, yes, it's very sensitive.
Heather, one day you won't have to do that anymore. You'll have interns doing it for you.
You think so? You think we're really making a splash in the world here of hot buns? I'm I'm missing my Ken Haratunian, my Kippy Marks, my Servy Anderson, my Mr. Anderson. Where is our team tonight, Lana Loper? Well, I suppose we'll have to just wait and see. This is sort of a wait and see situation that's happening here on the Just Add Heather show. Because it's a bit of an experiment, isn't that right, Mr. Kierbel?
That's right, Heather. And you know, you might have to think of it like there's future generations watching this show. They might not watch it now. They might not watch it next week. But at some point in history, every school-age kid will be required to watch Just Add Heather.
As they'll remember the time, at this time in history, when we lived through this pandemic and this time when live performance and live venues were not open, and the people that were out there found a way to continue to perform and connect with everyone. The people! And you cut two, so I'm going to have to just pinch one. So that was interesting. We're just going to do one. We get a little extra A because we're extra. And I hope that that's the truth, Aaron. That people will go back in time and remember that this is what was happening during the time of the pandemic for the artists out there in the world. Although things are opening.
That's right.
And venues are happening. And how's that feeling, fellas? How do you guys feel about that?
I haven't gotten called for a gig yet.
I mean, well, you know, you've been out of the Bay Area for a while, so there's that. You know what I do, guys, is I look at my yeast as I put it in.
Yep.
And I watch it for a second to see if it starts bubbling up. And this is the part of science that you can find out. 1, is my yeast alive? 2, is my water too hot, which will kill the yeast? Is my water too cold, which will not feed the yeast? Do I have enough sugar in there? These are all the things. And how the heck did they figure this out thousands of years ago?
I don't know. I figured out the beer thing. Like the beer thing is quick because beer and bread are kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah, essential.
So like, you know, you leave it just sitting there for a while, and then it gets funky, and then it gets you high, you know?
Yeah,
but the
and
bread
that's
thing, you gotta like know to bake that stuff.
I think that's how they discovered LSD, actually. Yeah, like the grain sat there for a long time and it rotted, and then all of a sudden, you know, something formed on it, and then somebody ate it and they tripped out.
Yum.
Yeah. But that goes into so many stories, and I just want to say that I see these things bubbling up, and I want to let you know what it looks like, but it's hard to say what it looks like. It just looks like you see things kind of popping up, and it looks like, yeah, it's alive.
Right.
Like Frankenstein, guys, it's alive. And at this point in the recipe, you're just going to sprinkle in the flour. And we're putting 4 cups, you know. And this is a wabi-sabi 4 cups, Kierbel. You know how we do.
We know what that means.
Right. And we're putting in this flour to make what is called a sponge, meaning that this is going to leaven for about an hour. And then we're going to add some more flour and some additional leavening, roll it out, and form it with some sugar, and you know that coconut sugar, baby, and put it in little tiny balls, and then let it rise. So I'm going to stir this up. I don't know if you have any songs about rising. Do we have any songs about rising? I don't even have a spoon. Stir it up. How about stir it up?
Yeah. Big reggae fill.
Yeah, stir it up sounds good. We'll
Should
get
I
on.
use the same reggae fill I did from the last one?
I think that's great. It never gets old. Come on, stir it up. Real darling, stir it up. Stir it up. Real darling, stir it up. Guys, it's been a long time since I've got you on my mind. Here we are. See what we can do, baby. Just me and you. Come on and stir it up. Real darling. Stir it up. Stir it up. Now your dough should look a little sticky. It won't look pretty, but you just keep on. Let it rise. It'll do its good thing in time. Just keep on. Let it rise. Oh. Okay. This is looking good. Woo! Okay. It's looking pretty sexy. And the wind is coming my way. I can feel a little nipples popping out on the show today.
Like Janet Jackson. Justin Timberlake. I saw that nipple popping out. It was so great.
Hey, hey.
I was only 17. I saw it on the TV screen, and I replayed it back in my mind. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was before the internet. I had to use my imagination.
Ah-ha! Well, we don't have everything that we need, but we're gonna do it out, put it out for the spiritual need. Out into this cosmos, calling to you. I'm putting my heart into everything that I do. Come on and steer it up, hey. Real darling, steer it up. Steer it up. Real darling's my steer it up. Now that we got this bowl over here with a tea cloth on top, it's gonna rise for an hour till it puffs, puffs, puffs right on up. And when it gets really to the point where when you push it down, your little indentation of your finger, it doesn't come back around. Then you'll add another half cup of flour with a half teaspoon baking powder, half teaspoon soda, 2 teaspoons salt, and we're ready to go. Mix it up and put it in the flow. You roll it out, little sugar, little raisins, little spice. Boys, I got a little surprise for you tonight.
Oh no, Heather, don't tell us that you already made a...
I got a little secret jam, y'all. It's called My Buns Are Ready to Go.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. No, you didn't, Heather.
Well, they're not baked yet, just like us.
Oh!
So for these buns, Kirby, you know what I did is I used our favorite coconut sugar. But before I put them on the barbecue to cook, because now that we have this rising, I'm going to need to give them an egg wash. And you say to me, what the heck is an egg wash for anybody who's joining? And yes, I'm a little chilly. I might need another beverage. An egg wash is simply that, just a little brushy of the egg. And we're going to put a little milk into the mix. I was going to do just egg white, but then I was told, we're not separating, guys. We're putting the whole egg.
Damn, Heather, you just did that.
Did what?
Just put the whole egg in there.
Put the whole darn egg in there, baby. And you know, a little bit of milk, a little bit of egg, and we're going to brush these babies on. And then they bake for just a little tiny bit. And after they bake, we're going to put a cross of cream, a cream cross, as it were, on top to show our dedication to the traditions. Everybody's traditions. But I don't think anybody's ever baked some buns on the barbecue. I'm not sure. And if you have, please put it in the comments.
We need to get a Guinness Book of World Records over here.
Yeah, I think so too.
First one.
You know, because I'm not sure if anybody's baked a hot cross bun on a barbecue. Tiny bit of milk. Yes. I know if we had a song about buns, wouldn't that be fun? Oh, we do. I like big buns, and I cannot lie. I don't know if we know all the words to that, though, but Magical Assistant does. Yeah. Sir Mix-a-Lot? Yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot. As I Sir Mix-a-Lot. Okay. Now let me brush my buns with a little bit of some extra glaze and put them on the barbecue. Yes, it can be done, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are joining us here, we are doing hot cross buns on the barbecue. Oh, it looks like Grandma's looking up a Sir Mix-a-Lot lyrics. Okay. Oh my gosh, these guys are chilly. Okay, they only take 15 minutes to cook, so that's kind of a good thing. Ooh, sexy. I like that. I like the way you touch my baked goods. Not gonna go back to the time and relive it when you were mine. I'm gonna go on and remember how you were back then. I wanna be a lover, but I wanna be a friend. Let's just do the both until it ends. Lover and a friend until it ends. You and me again, and I can't get enough. Gonna give it another try tonight. Brush the top, don't stop. We're gonna make a glaze in this crazy haze, and oh, the way you rub me down, you take me down. I wanna be one more kind of girl in your world. Oh. Let me know, and Kierbel, do you have a flow for this extra delicious jam?
I don't know, Kierbel in the house, but I'm feeling a little bit quiet like a mouse, mousing around. Can't hear my sound, I don't know what, I'm just trying to throw down. I don't have any comments to respond to, so I don't know, I'm gonna abscond to a deserted island. I'm just gonna do my own styling. I wanna wash it like an egg wash. I wanna wash it like a car wash. I wanna rub you down, rub your bumpers, and do it till 7 o'clock, maybe 8. It's getting late. I have to master weight.
Ooh, I like that.
I have to master waiting.
He's anticipating. Hey, all the waiting, all the time we spent. Gonna get back to it. Take me back to back when. Oh, I wanna know that flow the way you were back then. Come on, baby, let's go. Oh, put it on the barbecue tonight. Let's make it. That's right. Oh my God. Woo! was so hot. I felt like getting cold, you know? Sometimes things are just too good for words. I'm just going to toss this one off your way because it was delish. Oh, yeah, that felt really nice, guys. I like when we get into a moment like that where we lose track of time for a second in the midst of a flow. But I put my buns on the Barbie. And I hope that they work out. Because you never know, you guys. You never know. It's always just a guess here on the show. But I have big feelings about this because I put a lot of energy into it as I kneaded it back and forth. And I got a little icing here as well. How about you guys? Do you like a little icing on top?
Of course.
Just a little something sweet on top.
Yes.
It makes it all a little bit worthwhile. Something that helps you have something to look forward to. And that's what this show has been. Every week we look forward to what we're making for you. And when I run out of ideas, I'm reminded it's just about the process, guys. And it looks like we're reaching out to our friends to be with us on this chilly Saturday evening. In the backyard, here we are again. Now, if you could take a moment to just send me a simple request. While my buns are baking, I'm happy that we are making it again. And isn't it funny that we come to you here with half an idea and a quarter of a plan and just stir it all together to see what happens. For whatever it's worth for you out there, Mr. Kippy Marks, Mr. Ken Haratunian, Mrs. Serby Anderson, if you have a request, I'm ready for you. Serby, I'll even do that Depeche Mode if you could tune into. Wow, you really tagged everybody here.
Yeah.
You sure our internet's working? All right. Okay.
Sign of the times, Heather. Sign of the times.
Sign of the times. And you know, we've been through a lot. We've been through some hot days, some freezing nights, with a lot of people, and sometimes just us. But the story of 1 year together is rich, like my dough. And there's a message in it for anybody who happens to tune in. Is this message music? Yeah, it is. Oh, shit! Never know. It's smoking. Like smoke on the water, baby. Aha! I said it! He was ready. Now it looks like it's getting too hot in there, but I don't know what to do because I gotta bake it up at a temperature, and we know it needs to be true. That should be about a 350, generally speaking, for about 20 minutes. It's too hot? Too hot. All right, turn it down, turn it down. Well, I came here looking for a willing participant who's ready to turn up my dial. know, those guys are just chilling. They're chilling. Okay, he's just so much. I just feel like, oh my God, Dan Fab is checking in with us again to see if we're still cooking. Do you see the smoke rising here from the barbecue? It's totally smoking, guys. Like we could be, you know, it's like, hey. Also, I hope that it doesn't burn this time. You really don't know on the barbecue because it gets really hot on the bottom. And you know how that is, right, Yair?
Oh, yeah. We don't want a smoky bottom.
Yeah, I said hot bottom. Hot bottom?
I like a hot bottom.
Yeah, hot bottom. Oh, he's got a space heater. Okay. And all the waiting has made me so starving. I can't wait to put it in my mouth. And all the waiting has made me so ready to just get it all out. And can't help it, but I love it. I would do it every day if I could. Yeah. Can't help it, I wanna make it. I would do it every day, any day. Yeah. It's a drinking break. Yeah, because when it gets this cold, you know it's true. It's time to do some shots too, because we're celebrating. Living your dream. I don't know if anybody in the audience knows that I have a cutout in the back of my dress, so I just thought I'd step over here. They're just kind of cute. It's about time to check my buns. I hope that they're not burnt on the bottom, 'cause we're looking forward to eating some bread. Yeah, you know about it. Yeah. And some people say spice is nice. I went a little extra spice tonight. Now, traditionally, hot cross buns go where you fold sugar, raisins, and spice into your dough. You know what I did, guys? I put extra of our favorite sugar, Aaron. You know the kind.
Are you talking about that low glycemic, amino-free coconut sugar, that USD BPA-free, part of the ASCAP?
Healthy everywhere. Keep the blood sugar low. Get that good shit and put it in the recipe so everybody knows. Now I put some extra spice. It called for cinnamon, that's right. But I put some cardamom, allspice, and nutmeg in the flow. About a cup of raisins and sugar too. I put it in, I rolled it out, and I folded it up. It's true. Make it what you want to. But you gotta follow the rules a little bit, guys, a little bit.
Figured it out. That was the song called Hot Cross Buns when you learned piano.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you found a song called Hot Cross Buns?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Hot
Cross Buns.
Hot
Hot Cross Buns. Hot Cross Buns. One a penny, two a penny, Hot Cross Buns and Hot Cross Buns. Hot my cross, my buns. A one a penny, two a penny, three a penny, four Hot Cross Buns. Yeah, Yeah, we recreated that song, but I was sort of I think it was a nursery rhyme, actually. We made it a song. We could make it into a pop tune. Beat it up and roll it out. Hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, 3 a penny. Hot, hot, hot cross buns. If you have no daughters, give them to your sons. Hot cross, hot cross, hot cross buns. Down, bump, down, down, eating without your bump, down, down, hot cross buns. Hey, hey.
Work it, Heather, work it. Work those hot cross buns. Show the people how those hot cross buns get done.
Mix it up, roll it out, put it on top. We got some icing ready to get on top. Nice and glossy, that's where we're at. Yeah, I know you think about that.
What you think about that? I like the middle part, the part with the fat. In the middle, cause I need your dough. When I see it rolled out, I'm like, whoa.
Can she do it right? Can she get it on the barbecue raised up tonight? It's an extra challenge. Yeah, my favorite kind is happening in due time. So you tagged everybody, but they didn't. I mean, it's like, hey, 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 hey. That's Mr. Yair Evenine and Aaron Kierbel together. Aren't they so delicious? Da-dum-bum. You work me out, you make me want more. I'm gonna put myself in the mix. You know, baby, that you think about this and oh. Boom. Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. Taking so long, you need a lot of patience for the barbecue, a lot of patience, and a shot of tequila, perhaps.
Yes, what a great idea.
Oh my God, my inner radio was going crazy while you were saying that. My inner radio was like bananas. All of a sudden, I was thinking I was like Britney Spears for a minute, you know? Yeah, what do you got?
Do a little Britney.
Do you got some Britney?
Well, just like, do you follow her on Instagram? It's fascinating.
I need to. I want to.
God.
I know.
Do you follow her on Instagram?
I don't.
Oh, you guys got to. It's really something special.
Is it? What's happening with Britney other than that she's enslaved by her father? That's all I know.
Well, she's not the same person in her head. At least your Instagram would.
I'm going to go ahead and do that. You know, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
shots.
Be the 3 millionth subscriber of her.
Wow, wow, wow. Am I behind the times?
You, Britney.
Why am I not subscribed to Britney? Why do I not know what's going on in the world other than my CNN feed?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess it's because I have 3 kids and I've got a lot going on, you know, so it's just like, you know, vacuum the floor, you know, wipe the counters, do the dishes, make the dinner, go to the store, clean the toilets, mop the floor again, sweep,
Don't
and make the beds, laundry, and again. And then I forgot to follow Britney. Mwah. There are so many things. But, you know, that's on my list.
It just takes one click.
Just one click. Yeah, just one, guys. And Aaron's doing it right now. I can tell. Like he's super on it. He's ready. He's following me right now. I think also on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, Aaron is he's following me, I think.
Yep. Every step you take, every move
I
you
hope.
make.
I mean, and Danielle Ginestro's joining us? Good golly. Well, one of our inspirations here, Aaron, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks, Danielle. However, tonight, Danielle, we are trying to make hot cross buns on the barbecue, and we're waiting for them. And it's been a little bit, and they're hot, but we're chilly. So we're hoping for our buns to come through. And knowing you're probably making hot cross buns too. What about you, Jeff? Are you making hot cross buns? As long as they look good when they come out, it's going to be okay. We're going to hope for the best. In the meantime, I'm like, should we just make an apple galette? Oh, this sounds really familiar. Wait a second. I'm like 2 seconds away from knowing what song we're doing here. Oh, right. I know, that's not the one I know, though.
Which
Isn't
one
that
do you know?
bad? What's the one I know?
Let's tribute Brittany.
Let's do
She
Brittany.
deserves it.
Yeah, I'm going to pull out my puff. Oh, that was toxic. Oh, there you go. Okay, fine. Yes. Thank you, Yair. I'm ready for that. I'm going to go ahead and put some apples into my pastries while I do this. Is that, yeah, whoops, I did it again. I burned the bottoms of my buns. Go with it. Oh, baby, it's killing me. I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, I got lyrics right here again. I did it again, oh baby. It's like this. Oh baby, it might seem like a crush. I didn't mean that. I'm so serious. Cause when I'm with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. This is a rock version. Can't believe it, they rose. They're looking so sexy and good in there. All they need is a cross, and we're ready to serve these hot buns. And I don't have to pull out my puff pastries and make an apple galette in this. Yeah. You know? It was almost like Jeff Desaria was joining us, and I was feeling a jazz tune coming up out of my body, just out of instinct. Because I'm going to cut a hole in my piping bag, a.k.a. a Ziploc baggie, and go ahead and make a cross on my buns, because it's getting close to the time, gentlemen, and you know what time it is.
What time is it?
It's bun time. It's hot bun time.
Yep.
You like a hot bun?
I do.
Okay.
I like a bun.
I wish I could think of the actual Britney song that I really know from start to finish. It's like burning me up. It's like going to make me nuts all night. And then when we finish, I'll think of it. And I'll go, oh, God, how many are there? I mean, there's like, only a few that we know really well. And so, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you out there who are wondering, what do you put on top of your hot buns? I will be here to let you know that it's not just a simple buttercream, Danielle. It is egg whites whipped with powdered sugar. And then instead of a pastry bag, because of course I have pastry bags and tips, they were not available. So we did the old-fashioned way called a Ziploc baggie. And we're going to cut a tiny hole in it and pipe out of the bag. This is the what you do when you don't have what you need version. And it's a do it anyway kind of style, Kierbel. Oh my gosh, you said yeah. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. I'm a slave to you. I can't deny it. I won't lie. Yeah. Slave to you. And they're both over there doing something. I know, they're probably chilly. They're doing something. Was that a nature pee? It was a nature pee. Well, nature pee. Oh baby, baby, I already have it in a bag. It's good to go. Jeff DeSaria, you might be the only person out there watching tonight. Give us a request, buddy. Give us a sexy request. Can you do it? I was singing like a lot of Van Morrison last week. Let's see what we got for tonight. Yes, yeehaw and yes, that was toxic. And Aaron's like, yo, I'm gonna because it's in real time, because we're here with you live. Occasionally things go awry. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh. They're so risen. They're really, I think they're ready. I do think they're ready. Do you think they're ready? I think they're ready. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's so true, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get the cream to put on top. Cream, don't you stop. Cream, we'll put it on top. And, okay, great. I didn't get one. And Jeff DeSaria is, like, still watching. So, buddy, give me another Britney song. I know, but I don't remember all the words to that, so it's going to be all right, so back to my fellas. I can't deny it, I cannot hide it, but I'm a cheers to you all who are here with us on this very magical evening, and to our next adventures here on, Jolly Children. Yeah, we'll be back to do some more holiday specials to celebrate the warm, sunny weather and all of us coming together again. Cheers. Give it to the man. And also, yes, as the weeks unfold and the days roll by, tell me, what do you do to ease the time? As the sun's coming out, we're just feeling the vibes and celebration of our lives. In the days ahead, I want to say, don't be afraid to do something that is strange and unusual, like hot cross buns on the barbecue. It looks like it's time to maybe take them out, fellas. Do we have some anticipation music? We got Kippy Marks joining us.
Hey,
Blessings, Kippy Marks. Woo! Oh my God. Oh my God. They smell really good. Woo! They smell really, really good. Okay. We might have to cut off the bottoms, but. And aren't they looking so shiny and delicious? Well, we put the coconut sugar in there, Aaron.
Yeah, we did.
And it made them a little extra golden.
That's okay.
And they're toasty and they're hot and crispy.
Yum.
Just like we will be soon. But I think we should pipe that cross on top, because this is a spiritual program. I'm going to do it.
Do it, Heather.
Yeah.
Love consciousness.
Love consciousness, exactly. Thank you, and that's what this program is all about, Aaron. Thanks for reminding me. He's always bringing me back to center. Hot buns. Yeah, these are my hot, hot buns. Get you some hot, hot buns. Had a beautiful woman in my kitchen tonight. A beautiful woman in my kitchen named Eliza. And Eliza, she whipped up my egg whites and added some sugar and made it just nice. Tonight, Eliza made my frosting and doing it right. We're gonna cross it on the buns and say we did this Easter jam tonight. It's a good idea when you do these to score them and make a actual cross in the dough so that there's a groove to put it into. Oh my God, I made my hole too big. Oh, that's always a problem. Hole's too big. System error. Failage. Fix it up. Is that tasty? No. The hole's already too big.
Whoa.
Don't get carried away, guys. I know what you're thinking. What I really need is another Ziploc bag to just go ahead and transfer it into. Yes, magic is happening. Because when you don't have everything that you need, you make the best of it daily. Give me another Ziploc bag to cover up the Can you believe we can be foiled by a bag?
I mean, we were foiled by a bat, so.
But isn't that why they made foil?
It's so fun. Basically, a Ziploc bag is a great idea. Just don't cut your hole so big. Oh my God. And the thing is that you're meant to wait for your buns to cool before you frost them. And I've never had some very handsome adult gentleman running around trying to figure out a piping bag. And this is a thing to remember. I mean, they don't teach you this in pastry school. You know, what the heck do you do? Scoop it and spread it. Jeez, that's a tough toodle. Well, you're going to have to give me a device for that, like a knife or a something. You know what I'm saying? A spoon. Okay. Well, I love how I have everybody running around to do this. This is fantastic. All we're trying to do is Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. No, that's not going to work either. Guys! That's not going to work either. You know what I need? Can't be out here all night. A chopstick. A new Ziploc bag. You know, I'm going to need a new Ziploc bag. Fellas, inspirational music for hard times. Hard times for inspirational music that gets people through the tough stuff. That's fine. Ready? That's perfect. You're all I need to get by. really good frosting. Just get a piping bag. Baking on the barbecue is hard, guys. You're all I need to get by. And it's a challenge to just see where we can try. I like to break the rules. When somebody tells me don't, I do. That's okay, 'cause that's what we do on the show. You do it on the show. You let it go, you let it go. So it looks like all our buns aren't crossed. Yeah. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. I kind of really want to. I gotta finish it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You're all I need to get by. Yeah. Though I don't have all my buns done, it's alright. Alright. Well, now I put my germs all over that. We're gonna wait for the next set of buns to come out. In the meantime, gentlemen, for traditional sake, I want to say that anything could be possible. You see, with a little extra planning and careful dedication, you can make it happen. Just look at me. I've got a lot of love extra to come through to you. Find a way to do the things that you couldn't think that you could do. Hey, I will rise in due time. That's right. I will rise in time tonight. And for all of you that joined us here tonight for this special occasion, a backyard vacation, a liberation, we broke all the rules, just like we usually do, Kierbel.
Yes, we're rule breakers.
First of all, we used oat milk instead of cow milk. We used coconut oil instead of canola. And we didn't cross all of our buns, but they still look good. All I need to get by. Mr. Kippy Marks, you are all I need to feel high. Until the next time when we come to you with some extra special difficult thing to do on the barbecue. We did? Oh, Caroline. Caroline requested Somewhere Beyond the Sea? Wow, Caroline! Thank you for joining us here tonight, Caroline. I owe big thanks to you for many, many things. Sending you out a big, loving hello for being with us tonight. Did you see my hot cross buns? And Jeff Desaria, thank you for being with us. We're going to eat these delicious buns, and maybe we can close it with Beyond the Sea. Do you know that song?
I'm sure I can play.
Try.
Let's do it.
That's what we do. You know, because I wait for a jazz tune all night, but... Woo! That one came back. Somewhere beyond my backyard, where... Oh! Well, somewhere I wish I could be with you and me beyond the sea. I don't know the words, so we're oh, look, waiting for me. Oh, Magical Assistant is singing it tonight. Oh my God, we better bring him up here. I know. It's funny. It's funny when he pulls up the lyrics and I'm like, Burr. Oh, okay, there we go. Now we're talking about somewhere. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now I remember it, but, well, I have to say, guys, that these buns are smelling very spicy because I put some extra cinnamon and allspice in them, and I am not exactly sure how much longer I can exist before popping one of these babies in my mouth. They're looking so delicious. Fellas, are you hungry?
Yes.
Mouth is watering.
Okay, this is the best it can be for you and me, baby. Until next time, I just want to say that a big thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Joyful Raiden just joined us. I was just gonna say good night, and then you just told me she's on. Joyful. Haven't seen you since September, babe.
Ooh.
It's been a little while. Mm-hmm. It's been a little while. Sort of missed you without a... Can you come over? Can we come over? Yeah, step 2. We're going into J-Lo territory for you. Just for you! Okay. Oh, it's Aaliyah. Aaliyah. Oh, that's Aaron's favorite. He's ready to do Aaliyah, right? Like today. Okay, well...
We're going to... cross buns.
What's that? Hot cross
I'm
buns?
ready for those.
You ready for some hot cross buns?
Yeah.
Well, Aaron, you know, it looks like Magical Assistant wants to come on camera tonight. Not tonight, huh? Okay, well, we're getting him in the background. You guys are in anticipation. Well, let's just lead this baby out to Hot Cross Buns. Give me a little bit of that without a dope beat to step 2 for our outro. He's back on Hot Cross Buns. It goes, hot cross buns, hot cross buns. 1, 2, 3, 4, hot cross buns. If you have no time, give them to your neighbors in time. We made those hot cross buns, yeah, we just begun. We're gonna get to the part of the show where we put 'em in the flow, yo. Hot cross buns. And that's Mr. Yair Evenine eventing over here on the guitar. gonna get into here. And of course, it wouldn't be right without the beats tonight. Let's give a big round of applause, an extra huggy kissy to Mr. Aaron Kierbel. And I could go for hours and days. You know my ways, but Mr. Magical Assistant is on that time flow, yo. So join us again here on the show. Come up with the recipe and the flow. We're gonna sing you a song and let you know this is an inspiration jar, yo. I hear you guys. Oh wait, oh my god, I almost got it that time. Wait, do it again.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, they smell really good.